What do you do when you have the best pitcher on the night facing the worst offense on the night? A, fade him. B, play him only in cash games. Or 3, play him in every situation possible, even if you have to borrow money to do it. We're going to talk about that now. I'm Mike Cardano with RotoExperts in the Fantasy Sports Network, and this is your Daily Fantasy Minute. And when I hear folks talk about Clayton Kershaw as if he's having a rough season, I have to chuckle. Sure, he has a losing record and an ERA north of 3, but his xFIP is a truly superior 2.09, and he's striking out nearly 12 batters per 9. He's struggling a little bit with his strand rate compared to his previous body of work, and he's had his fair share of games with very little run support, and his home run to fly ball ratio at 17.2% sticks out like a sore thumb. But today, he gets to pad his stats as he gets to face the New York Mets. It's an offensive joke with their best hitters residing on their pitching staff. I'm not even being facetious. Now, the Mets strike out more than 23% of the time against left-handers, and they've scored 2 runs or less in 13 of their last 15 games, 1 run or less in 8 of them, while being shut out 4 times. Now, to be fair, the Mets position players try really hard, and they're all in line for participation medals at the conclusion of the season if they keep showing up. Now, Kershaw is top option today, and it's not particularly close. He's expensive for sure, but when you consider the fact that he's actually $1,400 cheaper than Max Scherzer was yesterday on DraftKings and has a matchup to die for, you should absolutely pay up for him. All right, after spending your money on Kershaw, we've now got to save some money elsewhere. Royals backstop Salvador Perez is tied for the Major League lead in home runs for catchers with 13, and he has a career .295 batting average and .1817 OPS versus southpaws. Those are standout numbers for the catching position, particularly at these discount prices. Take into account that he's facing Tommy Milone, who can't really strike out anyone, and Perez should be in line for some very hard contact this evening at a price that fits your budget. Straily owns a career 4.66 Major League xFIP, and they don't expect he'll fare any better in his return to the Major Leagues today against the Red Sox. Big Papi brings his career .971 OPS into this platoon advantage, where he's extremely affordable. He showed a big uptick in power with 5 home runs over the last 2 weeks, and while I'm not suggesting that you buy because of recent performance, there's always the fear that Ortiz has lost it when he starts off slow, and I mention those long fly numbers merely to point out that reports of his demise early this season have been greatly exaggerated. For more expert insight and extraordinary perspective on the world of daily fantasy, head on over to dailyroto.com or keep it right here on the Fantasy Sports Network. Good luck today, everyone. Have a wonderful and safe 4th of July. Don't forget to use your Daily Roto koozie. I'm Mike Cardano, and this has been your Daily Fantasy Minute.